Hello and welcome to week 2. Here we are in the assignment section and we're going to click on the week 2 folder. Here you will see that you have two different things to do this week. The first is your traditional versus virtual discussion, and the second is a research skills exercise. We're going to walk through the discussion board post first. So you'll open this document and get some details. So this week's discussion is about you as a consumer and your life with traditional shopping versus online shopping or the virtual world. I have 3 articles here for you to read over. I want you to list 1 point from each source, considering challenges Canadian online retailers face. And then once you have done that, you should answer the questions as posed here. Okay. I have asked you to provide your answers in paragraphs, not just number the answers, but I want full paragraphs with appropriate introduction and conclusion for your work. Treat that as a kind of as a mini report rather than a question 1, question 2, question 3 situation. All right. Once you have written that, actually we'll just pop back over here. You will go, as it instructs here, you will go into the discussion board. Scroll down to week 2. As you see, you're being graded on stating your opinion clearly, including the introduction and conclusion, providing a cite and why you prefer it for a mark, and then 2 of the marks are coming from your response to a peer. So we'll open this up, and as you see, it's empty, of course. Nobody's done it yet, but I'm going to try to pretend to be you guys. So I will spell it properly. We'll call it week 2 discussion. And I can either type my answers or I can browse to my computer and grab a document. So whichever method of posting you want to do, either is fine with me. And then you click submit. And it will appear here. Once you do click submit, you will be able to see the work of your other peers. Okay, and until you submit, you can't see the work of others. Your job then will be to choose a peer, preferably someone who does not have a response already. And you'll be able to see here, you'll be able to know when you open it whether or not they've had a response, because here it is just my post that shows. When you click on reply, it opens a new field. You can then reply, giving your response to a peer, and click on submit. And then when you hit OK, you go back and you can see that this one now has 2 posts. So if you're looking for someone who hasn't had a response, look for the number 1 here instead. All right, back to the document. Because you have written your own short report in answer to these 3 questions, but how are you to respond to a peer? Well, part of the assignment is for you to provide a site that you use, somewhere where you do business online, and you answer a few questions about it. As a peer, you are then going to go in and visit the URL of the peer you have chosen. And you're going to answer, what do you find appealing or repelling about the site? Would you shop there? Do you like it? And why? Give an example. You can't just say yes or no. You have to give some critical thinking to this. Why you would or would not trust the site that they have provided. And that work will get you 2 marks. So that is the discussion and how the discussion board works. The second part, actually we'll just pop back into assignments for a second. And as you see, your post is due Wednesday by noon, and your response to the peer is due by Friday at noon, and that will be the same for all discussions that we have throughout the term. The next piece, you have a research skills exercise. It is due also Friday by noon. You can try it as many times as you like, and your highest grade will be recorded. Okay, so let's just take a look at the quiz now. We'll click on this first. Libraries research tutorials. If you were in Com Essentials last semester, you will have seen some of these already. And if you didn't take Com Essentials, or if you can't remember what you studied there, look at these. You'll need them eventually in the course. But the ones we are actually after today are Getting Better Results and Search Results, the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. So this one is the Getting Better Results, and below it is Search Results, the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Okay, so I suggest that you look those both over because the quiz is directly related to those videos. They are not terribly long. Let's just take a quick peek. That one's 2.5 minutes, and the other is, just a sec, 3 minutes? Yeah, 2.5 minutes again. Okay, so these are not, you guys should be fine with these. not taking a ton of your time. And then come back here, click on the research skills quiz. As you see, the availability is not until the week that you're doing it. It is available for the whole week. Best score will be recorded. Do not start this quiz 10 minutes before noon on Friday, whatever it is. I think it's I'm not even sure of the date, so I'm not going to say it. But don't start just before the deadline. It will shut off at noon, and whatever you've accomplished will be graded, but what you haven't won't. So don't procrastinate this one. But when you click into it, you click begin. Okay, I've got this set up wrong at the moment. I will fix this for the real thing. Normally it doesn't need a password. It just sends you right in. As it says, you will be asked 10 questions, and it's from a pool of about 40 or 50 questions, so you're not going to get the same questions each time you try it. But you still are allowed to try it as many times as you like, up until the deadline. And I think that is it for this week. A couple of things I wanted to go over with you. The My Grades section is up and running. As you see, all the weeks are listed here by assignment. The quizzes and the tests do not appear until they are opened. So it doesn't look like it's a complete list. That's because the quizzes and tests don't open until they only stay available for the week that they were allowed. And then once you've taken them, your grade will appear and that will stay. So that's the My Grades section. The other thing I wanted you to look at with me, I just find it helpful, is this calendar tab. Now we've gone right out of the course over to the My Georgian Courses tab, and there is this calendar tab here. Now I'm just going to turn on our course so that it will show. Where are you guys? Hear that one. And as you see, the due dates are all here on Fridays at noon. And as you scroll through, the whole term is there. Theoretically, if other professors are also using this tool, you're going to see a map of all your due dates for the entire term for all your classes. Okay, I find it helpful. You can jump in there and see what it looks like to you. And I think that is it for today. Thank you.